How should I know? Is that important?
Well, yeah.
It is to him, indeed.
Probably tap in, see the cameras, or the phone connections, radio, PA.
That sounds illegal, but yeah, this is an emergency. Hold on, kid, and he like grabs out his cell phone and he starts like dialing a number.
Before you leave, young man, you said your name is Volland? Or that
And
you
he
are
sticks his
Lithuanian?
thumb up and says, "That's me."
Ah, I see. No family resemblance. However, what is it that we can count on you for?
Yeah, except for being short.
I don't think he's short
say
in his
that out
armor,
loud?
though.
Yeah, no. The armor puts him at just below average height.
For an adult, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought he would be like 6 feet in the armor or something. To like give people the impression he's a grown man or something.
Alright, fair enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, like...
It's
you
just
won't
his
find-
voice.
Yeah, remember, he fires off his fist, so his armor needs to be bigger than himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, you would be able to like see his hand every time he like fired his fist.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you won't find a sharper mind than me. Give me a piece of technology and I'll make it sing.
I see. Technomancy. Thank you.
Also, Velocity is tapping her leg prosthesis on the ground nervously.
Yeah, super speed probably. That's really annoying.
Probably even erode some of the pavement because...
Lady in black, I addressed the very nervous lady. What is your name and how will you help us in our endeavor?
So, wait a minute, who was talking?
There will be Enda,
Who's talking to me?
Okay.
the barbarian chick.
So, she, Velocity will say, I'm known as Velocity to you, so
You say that you're known as Velocity to the people of Freedom City or something. That's
yes, let's say that.
Yes, very well.
And I am known for my speed, as you might guess from my name.
And to you, that way she's also known for her very strange looking legs. It looks like she has animal legs to you. Because they bend the wrong way.
Also, they are technological looking, also high
Don't you wear an outfit over them or something? Or can you clearly see your cybernetic parts?
Well, maybe.
I think knowing your background, it's smart for you to disguise what the source of your powers is, right? You don't want to be too obvious, I think.
Yeah. Let's have some sort of.
In that case, Enda will. In that case, Enda will. You actually see her looking at your legs briefly, but then either not noticing or not making a comment about the wrongness of the deeds.
Mhm.
She has reverted legs.
Indeed. So, I see. Your role would be best as a scout of some sorts. Can you? Yes.
What? Yes. So, do you want me to try to go inside now and
No.
tell you what's going on, or
Not quite yet. First, we must ascertain where the sentries are, at the very least.
Sentries?
I'll turn to Verity. Your name was
Verity.
No, you think it's Liberty Girl.
Yes, but I am a little bit hesitant to describe a full-grown woman as a girl. That's a little bit derogatory.
Yeah.
Verity, truthfulness. I see. What can we depend on from you? What can we depend on?
I have telekinetic powers and I'm super strong.
Telekinetic. Ah, yes.
And science.
Strength and mental powers. Well, telekinetic. I see.
Well, you can just see from looking at her that she looks strong, so.
That as well. Then I'm missing someone, and that will be the incarcerator.
Has
I'm
Richard
good at
woken up
safety.
yet?
I muted him, so I'm now going to see if I can unmute him.
Richard! Nope, he's asleep.
He is asleep. That is unfortunate.
The incarcerated is on autopilot, that means.
He's doing useful things in the background. Excellent.
Well, the
Moving on.
guy is old, so he fell asleep in the car.
I am Enda Freya's daughter. I am a monster slayer by trade, and a warrior in heart and soul. Yes, you can count on my strength, my
Seducer
resilience.
of men, breaker of hearts!
I glare daggers at Lucy the loudmouth.
And she like grins mischievously.
What's he
Yes.
talking about?
Apparently, some men are attracted to my beauty. Anyway, let's see. What was a monster slayer? Yes, monster slayer and warrior. Now, does any one of you have any questions about us, who we are?
As guardians?
Sorry, could you say that again?
As guardians?
Reese, you don't know
Yes.
about Asgard, you just see her as a Viking chick.
Okay.
It's not
Alright.
common knowledge that Asgard really exists.
Okay. You're time traveling Vikings?
Yeah, that's more plausible in your mind.
Smiles a little and say, do you not know that time travel is impossible?
Nothing's impossible.
Anything can be achieved with the right spell, my dear, Lucy chimes.
Even through science. Look at the Atom family. They go through
However-
dimension to dimension.
Yes, however, the cost is often great. And what is a greater cost than a misaligned step in the past?
It can lead to a lot of fun, though.
If you do so, dear Lucy, I will hunt you down.
Well, I'll add you to the list.
Yes, it is. Now, as I said, our first objective, apart from getting into the details of teamwork, is to find out who our enemies are, point at the building, where the sentries are, and how we can best enter the building without alerting suspicion or
I
alarm.
would say through the roof. That's the least expected.
Yes, I concur.
Oh, meanwhile,
Yeah.
you see like the captain walking over to Vaughn. Here, kid, my cell phone. The lady wants to talk to you. She's from the municipal department. She can tell you where the lines are.
Alright. And,
Now Vaughn starts with his smooth talking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he
some
takes the
official sounding lady then explains to you. I'm not gonna do this entire part in character. Explains to you where exactly you can find the lines. But she urges you not to cause too much damage to public property.
Yeah, he's like, don't you worry, ma'am. When Volan is on the case, collateral damage is an unknown concept.
Nice.
Well, I hope so, because otherwise
not
we're
the
gonna
fault.
send the bill to your mentor.
Ouch.
Yeah, he makes a face like, do you, but doesn't make
Yeah,
a
if they send the bill to your mentor, he'll find out you didn't attend class.
and he's screwed.
Royally. Dangerously.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, yeah,
everybody
You
does
don't want
their
that to
part.
happen.
Nope.
Yes, first we're going to see what Volant finds out using his technomancy.
That's
But
right.
yeah, they're
Everybody
kind of
does
in the ground, so how will you get at them?
sewer systems. That's the easiest
Yeah,
place
there's
to get
gotta
to
be either a sewer access or a maintenance hatch somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so you get down and stinky. Got it.
Yeah, luckily. And then you hear, oh, thank God, this thing is environmentally sealed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got an air filtration system.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get down into the stinky sewer system, and you eventually find some cables that you can like detach and plug into your system or something.
All right. Technology roll.
Yes.
I have skill mastery.
I don't know.
I do. Make routine checks in one skill.
You want to routine check it?
That will be a 24 to routine check.
Okay, 24. That is enough. Do you try to take control of the camera systems?
Not yet. I want to see if I can get access to them first.
Yes, you can.
Alright. In that case, yes.
Oh, I am going to make another opposed technology roll, though. I suddenly am reminded of something. Okay, I don't think it'll do much good against you, but we'll see. Wow, critical fail. Nope, nobody noticed. You're lucky. Typically for Nico.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to look through the cameras?
Yes.
Okay. You'll notice that there's inside of the casino area, there's this huge storm going on. It's like there's a miniature hurricane in there somehow. Doesn't make any kind of sense to you, but yeah, you see like tables flying around, betting chips. You even see a person like grabbing onto the floor, clinging for dear life, not to like be swept away by the wind.
Oh boy.
And now Nico is gonna wait a waiting game to see.
There's
when
no
his wife-
sound though, so you can only see what's like
Yeah.
happening. The video feed, no sound.
Understandable. Is that the
It's
only
also in
thing
black
of,
and white.
Yeah, well, clearly. So there's a hurricane in the.
But it's not literally a hurricane. It just looks like an abnormally strong wind that's like sweeping everything up.
Okay.
I just compare it to like a miniature hurricane or something.
Ooh, okay, I got it. Nothing else of interesting value pops up, right?
You notice like the walls are also coated with like a layer of ice,
Okay.
making the walls considerably thicker.
Mhm. Okay, so.
Well, actually, no. If just around the walls, no, it's just a thin layer of ice. Yeah. So
Okay.
yes, weather is really wonky in there. What's going on?
All right, and iced walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's all, in that case, carefully disconnect.
You don't see any kind of criminals except for. Well, I mean, no, you don't see any people except for the people who are in trouble. You don't see the criminals in question. You could always try different rooms.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to look up? You're gonna try to look up the. Sorry, talk.
Just as he's trying to attempt to disconnect, he's like, "Hang on a minute. There's got to be more rooms. This place is huge."
Yeah, it's a big building. It's around. Let's see. Let me quickly get out my measuring tool. 330 foot by 200. So yeah, it's a big place.
Yeah, it's a big place, and he is 15. It's a casino, so
Ooh, that's exciting.
it's not. Yeah, it's like, ooh, what's this place?
You're not allowed to go in there normally.
Yeah, exactly.
can't join
Yeah,
us.
it's like, uh-huh.
So you got to wait outside. Oh,
That would be funny. Okay, heroes, go save the day. Not you, kid. You're underage. That would be hilarious.
Critically American.
That would be hilarious. We don't mind you risking your life fighting bad guys, but going into a casino?
Yeah, no way.
No, I don't think so. That would be hypocrite.
Anyway, so what do you want to do next?
try and lead through more of the rooms.
Do you want to try to get like a layout of the place first?
Yeah, actually, I was just about to say that. Is there like any kind of control room-ish kind of thing?
Get me. Also, you could like very easily just go to their site and see if there's not like a small map of the area on there.
Oh, good point.
Oh yeah.
You have general internet connection now as well, so.
Okay, well in that case, yeah. Look up the casino online.
I quickly have to copy the map of the casino so you can see it, but without all the things you shouldn't see. Hold on, give me a moment. And I'm gonna delete like all the characters on the cards. On the map.
Take your time.
Okay. And I'm gonna make the map visible. There should now be a new map called hold on. Called Copy of Casino.
Yes.
There you can see the map. You'll probably have to zoom out. That's probably the first thing you'll have to do.
Yeah, obviously.
And you can just see the map there. By the way, the map comes straight out of the PDF of Time of Crisis, so that's why it looked like that.
Nice.
Alright. It's built for confusion, so to see.
So where was the storm? Lava
It's a
Lounge?
casino. Well, actually, you saw it like let's say the main casino area, like around
Okay.
this place.
Alright. Gotcha. Got it. There aren't any immediate areas that I could think they'd
Yes, you can.
hold up, office.
Oh yes, I can see one. The cashier.
Oh,
The money- the money house.
Is there a camera in there?
Of course, security.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I can see,
Yes.
who's
If
been
you look
stealing
into the cashier's office, there's no one there, but the doors toward downstairs seem to be open.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I see the stairs? And if I can, alright.
Are you gonna try to see if you can go down there to see what's down there with the cameras? This needs a little more exciting music. Giving me a moment.
Dun, 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 da, da. Dun, dun, da, da,
No,
da.
not that exciting. That's too exciting. Come on, start up. There we go. Okay, yeah, continue. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, okay. See if there are any cameras downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna ask for a new technology roll though.
Ooh,
That's
boy.
a little more difficult. Or you can try routine checking it again. It's your choice.
I don't know. This is the problem with the routine checks. I guarantee 24, but with a modifier of 14, I'm gonna roll this one.
Okay, go ahead. It's your choice.
Just watch. This is going to backfire so hard. Oh well, I've got 2 hero points left, so
Yep.
whatever.
Can always re-roll. Do it.
20, I'll reroll that.
Yeah, you should have routine checked it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. 27.
That's 27 then. Okay, 27. Let me roll as well. Wow! You were right to do that. I rolled high.
Ooh.
But luckily they didn't notice you. You take control of the
God.
camera system. Okay.
Thank God.
And you notice that you're in some sort of vault area where all the money from all the winnings are stashed. And you notice a group of clearly costumed villains, because you notice they're wearing these crazy outfits. And they seem to be menacing a bearded man, and they seem to be like you don't know what they're saying, but they are looking pretty threatening, and they're making all sorts of gestures, and the man looks pretty scared. And they're like pointing at the vaults.
Question though.
Mm-hmm.
How far? I know this is 2002. Can I zoom in with the cameras to their faces and try to read their
A
lips?
little bit. I'm gonna give you a vague description. Description. Hold on, give me a moment.
I
Okay.
can roll intelligence or something to see if I can make anything out.
The man who's doing all the talking seems to be wearing this fancy suit, regular suit, like a business suit, and he's wearing a domino mask, and he's like smoking a cigar, and he's like holding a walking cane, and he's like flamboyantly gesturing at the man. He's like talking a lot.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's this angry-looking man in like a spandex outfit, and he, for some reason, has like this fur-lined neck thing. No, not sure what to call it. And he's like, he has a fur neck thing.
A boa?
He has fur. What?
A boa?
No, it's part of his outfit. It's just like his collar is like
right.
fur lined there. That's why his collar's completely made out of fur. And he's like holding this large staff of some sort. And there seems to be a guy with like a some sort of high-tech backpack, and also dressed in some sort of spandex outfit. And the backpack has like tubes connecting to like weapon systems on his hands, and he's like constantly pointing at the guy and like shouting at him.
Okay.
Let's see, is there anybody else you notice? Oh, and there's also a pretty lady in like a black form-fitting suit, and she looks extremely bored.
All right.
It's Fanta.
Got it.
That's who you notice.
Okay, and then he just goes like,
Also, there's also a guy with like a broad-rimmed hat standing in the background, but you don't really see a lot of
Okay.
him.
fair enough. In which case he just goes like,
You see 5 people.
cha-ching, and obviously carefully disconnects from the landline.
Ooh,
Okay.
one more thing that you may want. Oh wait, you're a kid. You don't think like that. Never mind.
Yep. I was gonna say like blackjack, but how would he know anything about blackjack?
Boy genius.
Yeah, but what does a boy genius know about gambling? That's not one of his interests.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
yeah, you're right. It is Volland.
Yeah, it's him. Remember who he grows into, even though he doesn't look like
Yes.
much now. All right. Yeah, disconnect. Head
Okay.
out of the sewer.
Smelling extra
Return-
smelly.
Yeah, return to the group with a possibly unpleasant odor clinging to his armor, and then he of course relays everything he saw to the others, to the others.
Very well. So, how many sentries were there on the exit entrances?
None.
And then he's like, "That's right, I got it." Oh wait, no. He looks at Hildis and says, "Told you I'd got it."
To be fair, I had not a single doubt, for I do not know. I have no misconceptions about, people here.
Oh.
But I will add to this that I'm amazed at the detail of information that you have found. Well done.
He looks if you could see his face, he looked unbearably smug.
Now, if only we could put names to the faces. And did you find out where these sentries are?
You didn't see anybody in the main casino area. There was just this, besides the people in danger, there was just this huge storm there, and there are no villains to be seen.
Yeah, he's like, "No, not really. It looks like somebody let off major wind in the place, but there was no."
Yeah, probably some sort of wind villain or a weather controller of some sort. You know about
Yeah.
supervillains. Your mentor's a superhero, so.
And I think the walls were covered in ice.
I see. That does sound like a winter storm. Now, Is the good captain with us?
Yeah, of course. He just immediately goes, okay, so you got the intel, so you're gonna head in or what?
I look at my
In due
team.
time. That is sensational.
Yes. Do any of these nefarious evildoers sound familiar to you?
Nope, never heard of them. Like I said, we think they're new in town.
Very
And
well.
they've chosen exactly the right point, just when all the other heroes are out of town. Typical.
Indeed. Then I'll turn to the strike team and say, very well. Considering there are no sentries, we could just take the closest entrance and go in. The first question I would ask is, what is most important? Saving the mortals or apprehending the villains?
The civilians come first!
I
I
listen
mean,
to the
civilians, not mortals.
Ah, yes, silly me. Those.
Yeah, and at that point, Voland is like, the crooks are downstairs at the far side. We could probably just kick in the door and get the rest out, and then go deal with them. Or maybe set up an ambush, I don't know. Seems kinda, ambushes are lame though. Let's just go kick their butts.
Patience, young grasshopper. You're still
Indeed.
young.
Now, let's see, a whirlwind. That requires great skill and great speed and precision. Velocity, Verity. Could you two make certain to catch all the more civilians and quickly escort them to safety?
Yes, that sounds like a good use of my abilities.
Excellent.
Probably.
Good. Then you two take the. Then you
That
two.
almost sounded arrogant. Almost.
Mhm.
What? From me?
No, what Puffnum said.
Ah, okay.
Very well. Then I shall go stand guard by the doorway that leads to the vault, along with Volland.
Okay. So you got a
And
plan.
once-
And
Yes,
what does
once
the
villain-
incarcerator do? What does Richard do? You know, Richard? Never mind. Yeah,
My
what does he
plan
need
is
to
to
do?
have him with us and on ambush duty. Once the villains make their break out or try to stop us, we will fall upon them like an avalanche.
Okay. No, not Dawa. Nico, I need you to do something. I need you to accurately relay what... Wait, your suit didn't have any sort of hologram projectors, right? Only a sound system, right?
No, not at this point. And I don't think there's even
Okay.
in the future version.
Okay. In that case, you need to accurately describe where they need to go.
Alright.
So, this is actually some sort of war expertise or tactics expertise that you don't have. So give me just a regular intelligence roll, indeed.